What's going on, guys? Dan Kale here from Liquidation Pros, and I just wanted to jump on and give you guys a quick update. I'm sorry it's been, geez, I think my last video was posted in the late spring, and that was actually a flea market video from that prior winter. It is now January 17th. I'm not at the flea market this year. I have a whole nother plan that's been in the works since summertime. Basically been working on trying to get my own commercial space, and a close business friend of the family, I was in talks with him. He owns a commercial property that has a liquor store on it, and we basically worked out that he was going to build a 2,100 square foot steel pole barn building that I could run my liquidation business out of. So that has been in the talks since like May, June. He's already put the permitting in, paid a guy to do all the surveying and all that stuff. It is still stuck in permitting with the county, and that has been I guess about 7 going on 8 months now. So with that being said, the first of the year he calls me up and said, hey, I got some news. And I'm thinking he's going to tell me that the permits went through and he's going to start building the steel building. Well, come to find out, he has a smaller 800 square foot garage that an upholstery guy that fixes like boat seat covers was working out of. He had been there for several years. He just, first of the year, said, hey, I'm closing down the business. I'm not renting it anymore. So he's like, hey, would you be interested in renting that one? In the meantime, you can, get started in there, and then when the other building's done, you can move over into that one. He's like, or you can rent both. So anyhow, I am getting ready to start moving. I bought a forklift. I bought another smaller pickup truck because my old F450 has been giving me nothing but trouble, so I'm going to get rid of that. But I really just want to jump on, let you guys know what's coming. I should be able to do more filming because I will have my own dedicated space. Right now I'm in my basement, and it is like, I mean, we're making it work, but if you can see, it is just like bins of stuff, all these sweatshirts. So that's another reason why I've been doing working this clothing deal right here. And you guys can look this brand up if you ever see it out and about. But I bought $50,000 worth of this Cuts clothing. It's a men's clothing line. They sell women's stuff too. Hold on a second. There it is. So there's the tag. If you ever see that, it sells really well. I get like around 40 bucks for the hoodies. When I first started selling it last spring, I was one of the first ones who had it. And I had, what did I end up getting? 2. I want to say it ended up being 4 pallets. I do have some videos. Maybe I'll drop a clip in if I can pull it off my cell phone. Documenting the craziness of all these shirts.
We want all the colors, so like, where's the colors? Like,
You gotta be able to read them. So this, that one's over there, I think. This one goes in the big
I got black.
right there. If not, I'll do color. Nope, that one.
New color, Dad.
But it really isn't anything that interesting to do like an unboxing video or whatever. I can do a breakdown. We are literally just finishing up. We were working on the last bit of hoodies here, so we sorted them all out. And for instance, these are all black medium hoodies. Then we go through, we inspect them over here, we clean them up, and then we bag them and put the color and the size on, and then I add them to my eBay inventory. So these have all been bagged. My helper's been doing that. And she's on her way over here now. But then like these have been flagged because they have like minor flaws, and I'll sell them in the garage sale. Sorry, the lighting down here is pretty harsh because we have all these big bright lights for photo taking. So the good news is I'm getting mostly under one roof or one area. For now, it's going to be mostly my pallet and big bulk stuff is going to be going into the garage. I need to get out of my buddy Lenny's warehouse. The guy who I'm renting from, his name's Ron. So Lenny is where I'm at now in the warehouse. I use his forklift, his pallet racks, all that stuff. What I'm paying Ron for that garage is going to be about 100 bucks cheaper per month. So at least I'm saving a little bit of money. It's going to be a little bit tighter, but the biggest reason why I'm doing it is because it's on a commercial property that is intended for business local sales. So it's zoned for selling out of. So I can technically have monthly or quarterly garage sales, which is what I'm planning on doing. I can legally sell pallets out of there. So it's going to be a little bit tight at first, but at the end of the day, it's about the same amount of space I'm renting from my buddy Lenny. I also lose out on the convenience that Lenny's, runs a full-time HVAC company, and he's always there. So if I'm, working my day job or I can't make it down there for delivery, Lenny will sign for it and make sure that it gets put in the warehouse. So I'm missing out on that. It's only 5 minutes away from his shop. So if I'm in a bind, he probably would do me a favor and run over there. So hopefully all that works out. But the main thing is getting everything under one roof, getting out of my basement, and then the last and the most important factor to all of it is I could officially hire somebody. So I should be able to hire somebody to do my day-to-day operations, like my eBay shipping, photographing, listing, customer service, all that stuff. I pretty much do everything but the tedious stuff. Like I'll hire, friends or neighbors to, like Autumn's been my helper for, I guess, 3 or 4 years now. So she's been doing this bag and she goes through and inspects them. And I mean, she does a great job. It's like professionally done. And I'd love to have her, but she is a senior in college and she's getting ready to go into the nursing field. So she's home right now for the winter break. She has another week. So she is going to help me do inventory. We're going to go through and I'm going to start condensing. So these shelves here, I'm going to start moving stuff into the back room that can, and I'm going to get these shelves out of here so I can take them to the shop. Oh, and that's the other thing. I'll probably do a video on this, but like basically how to move your eBay business. For 2 weeks now, have been running a sale, and anything older than 6 months, I put a 60% off, and everything under 6 months, I did 30% off. And I'm sending offers, and I have a coupon 20% off if you buy 3 or more items. So that has really boosted up my sales. I can show you if my computer's still up here. I was looking at it. So this is like my back. Look at this mess. I'm just like overwhelmed. Yeah, I still have it up. So if you can see that, $27,000, almost $28,000. And when I started the sale, I did my biggest day ever, $2,400. And I followed that up by another $2,000 day. So as you can see around the holidays, there's December 18th, the week before. My best days were around 12, 13, 1,500. And then ever since this sale, I've been doing over, I mean, it drops down to about $650 right there. But then yesterday, another $1,000 day. So my goal would be to average $1,000 a day. And then I'm not buying inventory right now because I have so much inventory still to list. I have stuff to go through at the warehouse. I literally have pallets to sell. So I have a big influx of sales now, which is great. But then over the next couple months, as I'm doing this whole transition, my sales are going to die off because I'm hoping just to sell off most of the stuff and then start fresh. So I'm not going to be taking much of this inventory. Some of the stuff that we have 10, 20 of the same item, 50 cases of the same item, obviously that stuff will go. But the stuff we just have 1 or 2 items, 3 items, my goal is just to sell that here and ship it out of here. There's no point in moving it to the warehouse just to put it on sale there and ship it from there. I'd rather just sell it, get the income, and then just be mindful of not just spending that income on tons of inventory because I'm not going to have steady sales coming in like I do right now. But anyway, I'm rambling on. That's an update. I'm sorry for the long delay, guys. I will be posting some videos about moving. I'll do one of the shop. So stay tuned. I'm going to actually do some more filming today. I just know this video is already getting kind of long. And this is more of just giving you guys an update. The next videos would be like, moving into the garage or buying the details on buying the forklift, things like that. So unfortunately, the forklift I didn't have video of. I do have some pictures of when I was buying it, but that was an online auction. And just so you know, I paid $5,000 for it, which the going rate for that one is probably between $8,000 to $12,000. So I got a few thousand off. I went out there, inspected it, did all my due diligence ahead of time. So it seems to be running good. It's down there in the shop. So stay tuned. Within a couple days, I'll have another video dropping, just showing you guys the new warehouse. So I appreciate you. Thanks for the support, and I hope you guys are crushing it in 2023. Peace.